Hey guys, what up? Total Control 871. Alright, here today at the Route 50 McDonald's, doing a review, I suppose. This McDonald's was completely torn down and rebuilt from the foundation up. Far as I can tell thus far, they did a fantastic job with it. They really did. Everything is very new, very modern. And if you don't mind me saying, they got bicycle parking. You know I love that. Although when I'm at the, I like to make sure that the black rider's never too far away. Keeps my anxiety at bay. Alright. And today out on the concourse. Very nice, very clean. I assume parasols are used. I don't know if I've ever seen parasols being used or not. But, so some of the clips that I showed you from inside, it shows that there is just chock nut full of electrical outlets. Clearly, this restaurant wants people to come in with their mobile devices and wants people to feel at home with their mobile devices. There's even one more bit of evidence toward that. Come on in. Free Wi-Fi. Now, that's a very important fact. You're offering something for free. That means no purchase necessary, which means that a person could come into this restaurant and utilize the Wi-Fi for as long as they want. If this restaurant wanted to give away a free small French fry, which from what I understand, McDonald's does occasionally do such things, it is reasonable to understand that a French fry or even a complete meal would take only but X amount of time to consume. Some being longer than others, but you get my point. The fact that McDonald's is freely, willfully, of its own free will, offering the internet. The internet is something far, wide-reaching, and vast. It takes a great deal of time to accomplish whatever it is you need to do on the internet. After all, it's why they make so many power outlets available. Obviously, if your built-in battery, isn't sufficient to get your task done in the amount of time, an hour or 2 hours, no problem. We got power outlets. Plug in and get the job done. Which is what I was doing. I was in the process of using McDonald's free Wi-Fi. They said they had free Wi-Fi. I was in there, I was using it. Is it my fault that your Wi-Fi takes that long to upload? So, gotta sit down here. Something else that I'd like to talk about. This is the second time that I've been out here, actually. When I came out here the first time, now, what I'm about to talk about, it might sound a little sensitive. You may initially say, why are you bringing race into this review? Unfortunately, race has become a part of the American McDonald's lexicon experience. If all of you just simply do take a moment to step back from racial hyperbole, then I think everybody can admit, even other urban black people will admit that many of your employees, most notably your black minimum wage, low income employees, be it McDonald's or other restaurants, their behavior and attitude, let's just say it's very, very lacking. It definitely leaves you wanting, you know. Although it's not mutually exclusive to only the black minimum wage employee. One of the things that I have noted is that when I came in here the first time, the employee African American, black female. One of the things that struck me right away, even above the brand new everything, because it was all very brand new, it's still all very brand new and looking good, but what actually reached out and grabbed me was how incredibly nice and helpful this young lady was. She was conducting herself like a young lady. It's just something that I haven't seen in fast food in quite a while. But of course, McDonald's, they're definitely trying very hard to gravitate away from being fast food. They're trying to shekel off that that perception of fast food. They're trying to make themselves distinguished from other restaurants. And what we see here is that the young lady, she was extremely helpful, very outgoing personality. And today I was helped by a white young man, very professional, very knowledgeable. Although I think the young lady's personality was a bit more outgoing, but frankly, that's okay. I don't like, put it like this, I never really frequented places like Applebee's and places like that, even when I was working. The servers were too much of a suck-up, but that's a whole different topic. Anyway, the point being, the overall point, is that the customer service has greatly improved here at the Route 50 McDonald's. The question now remains, is this too late? Is McDonald's doing this? All of this? Is it all now just too late? One of the things that also kind of reached out and grabbed me was that both the young lady and the young man today, white or black, are they fearful? Because one of the things the two had in common, as I was attempting to familiarize myself with the touchscreen ordering menu, they were very, very proactive, extremely proactive about helping you. And I couldn't help but come away with the feeling, are you afraid you're about to be replaced? This job category, I think you understand that it's on the chopping block, and it most likely is. It's just going to be a matter of time. It won't be right away, but as people continue to utilize this type of a modern McDonald's, people are going to become more and more proficient and efficient at using these self-service kiosks. And once that happens, that job will, of course, be eliminated. And God only knows what jobs are on the chopping block back in the kitchen. It's just a matter of time. So there you go, guys. The food itself, it was okay. I could tell that everything was cooked fresh. I could definitely tell that McDonald's, they're trying to give their meat more flavor, more savory, more flame grilling kind of a flavor there. I don't know, it kind of had like a sweetish aftertaste, sweet. It is a trick of food processing to put a lot of sugars and things into all sorts of things, even the meat, everything. You might not necessarily be able to taste it right away, but it's kind of the reason why people tend to become addicted to fast food. There's a lot of chemicals and processing in it that your body becomes accustomed to, where you begin to crave it even when you're not actually hungry. All right, before I close out, I'm going to address one last item. In regards to McDonald's future, its business model, things like that. One of the things that I can't help but wonder, you see, as far as my dealing with them and this vlog and video and things like that, when you get down to the nitty-gritty, it's almost like McDonald's understands that they're peddling addiction, and it's like, we don't want people to feel embarrassed about eating our food. See, they don't want to say that out loud, and don't get me wrong, it wasn't my intention to embarrass anybody, because after all, I hadn't even started the recording until I was discriminated against, being denied the amenities that they so freely offer. So, there you go. I'm getting out of here. Losing a light. Alright, let's see. We got appeals to file. We got to work on the appeal that's already up in Trenton. We got a lot of stuff to do, so... I'm telling you. Alright, guys, that's it. Total Control 871.